Greetings, children of the stars. Welcome back to Let's Play Aurora 4X, United Union of Unity. Don't mind the police sirens in the background. That's just a man trying to harsh our vibes. So, picking up right where I left off. Colony ship line idle. Rose 1 is foreign infrastructure to Ganymede, and Rose 2 is returning off a mission to Earth. So, anyway, our survey ship is in the Kuiper Belt, clearing up the remaining unsurveyed bodies. But it's not really a lot of decisions to make. Oh, here we are. First privately owned freighter. Let's just gonna watch what this guy does. Mostly he's gonna be moving stuff to. He's okay. Where is it? Okay, so F is for freighter. So he's moving to Earth. Loading trade goods. And he's probably dropped it off the moon. So yeah, so we moved 10 infrastructure to Luna, from Earth to Luna. So you can see it. So that's gonna expand get our colonies expanding quicker without us having to manually move infrastructure. So. That's why you don't generally need to overbuild infrastructure in the very early game. Okay. So our ship is way out here. Is up here. Gun updates. Next. Stuff under mine. 2 mines. I don't know if it's want to move mines to Luna right now. It doesn't really give us anything. So next is 15. So we're gonna move some more mines to Kamisola while it's close to the sun. Unload to Earth. Refuel. We want to do that 5 times, so 4 plus the 1 on the screen. I'm just gonna do a 30-day cycle here. Again, there's not a lot of decisions to making at this point in the game. We're just kind of grinding all their initial colonization. Actually, you know what? I did notice a I did notice a mistake I made with the Quaker bases. So I'm going to copy design over to design, and notice there's a large fuel storage in here. Don't really need a large fuel storage in a base. Now you do want to put a small or a tiny fuel storage, just so the game will not complain. What? If we do that, yeah, it doesn't make any. Can I get another? I cannot get another silo, so that's... Okay, build cost. So doing that, it's... That right? That is a considerable cheaper. Okay, I'm just looking at the build. Okay, so that is actually a cheaper system. So okay, I'm just gonna rename. Wasn't expecting to be that big of a difference. Anyway, I'm like, just gonna leave the existing one as it is. I am gonna mark it as obsolete, so we don't accidentally build one. There we go. 30-day cycle. Now, if you wanted to min-max, you'd only be doing 5-day cycles, just so the game is a bit more efficient that way. But again, we are basically waiting on technology. The administrator, unrest on Mars due to overcrowding. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the Rainbow Road, so we're going to move about another 50 infrastructure over there. And we only have that one freighter, and doesn't always... Checking production overview very commonly. You want to keep everything in perspective. Administrator, okay. Gonna upgrade the shipyards again. I think I'm gonna do one large shipyard, one fairly medium-sized one. Military shipyard, I think 6,000 is the minimum, but we don't need it right away. We do need about a couple more research labs. Go ahead and put those in the queue. Create. And what we do, actually, we are going to need more mass drivers. Unless we're running out there. Speaking of mass drivers, is it time to set up the Cascade? I'll show you what I mean like that. So what we're going to do, normally right now we're flinging everything to Earth. What we can do is we can set it like a chain. Don't see any reason not to do that, so go to IO, where we'll start the chain. Yeah. Inside out, I think. I've had games where I've had a Cascade on all 4 of the Jovi moves, so everything's getting flung to IO. This might cause a temporary uranium shortage on Earth, so if need be, I'll pause it. For this, I'll put mineral packets on, so everything is headed to IO. Let's go over to IO. And what we're going to do, you can see stockpile starting to build up, and you have the reserve level here. So and you set this for every mineral, and this is the minimal amount they will keep on stock. Anything else can be used with the mass driver. So and we'll adjust this as we go along. And titanium is the one thing we are not getting off. Okay, it's good to know. So we'll make that a up, and then we'll go over to Ganymede, which is the next set. So we know we have a titanium situation. So let's just double check that. Go through geological survey report. Titanium. Anything stand out? Van Briesbroek is good. We got it marked for a colony already. Templar 1, good Vanderite deposit, so I'm going to add that to create colony there. So next, where is Van Briesbroek? How far away is it? That's really the catch with comets. You can they have such long orbits. Oh, they're right there. Okay, it's close enough that we can get going on it right away. You are done. Load auto mine. Van Briesbroek, unload. Refuel. Do that 5 times just to get started. We want to load a mass driver. Unload mass driver and refuel on Earth. We can turn off the mineral packets now. See, enough. It's all building up, so it's going to be a while before we can get that. Okay, sorry. Get another mine over to Ganymede. All of our freighters are busy. 1.4 million on Luna. And then just the colony cost rating is based on the planet suitability. So 2.0 means you need 200 infrastructure per million population. 3.4 million on Luna, so forth from that. So Luna, Mars are 2.0, that's a decent colony. Ganymede and Io are 5.75, which you wouldn't normally colonize, but it's gained. It's early in the game. It is an option. Normally anything over 5, I just make an auto mine site, but some people are a little. It's situational, so you do have to adjust to what's happening in the game. Do I have any auto mines sitting around? Probably start building more auto mines. Need to build everything. Okay. About a year till next tech level. Next. Two, I'm gonna just grab a mine, drop it in Ganymede. Now we're actually losing a little production because Earth has a lot of minerals on it right now, but just moving the mine out will save us a bit of thinking later. And I'm not using the contract thing because we only have the one freighter right now. If we had more than one, I would probably be doing that. I'll show you how to do that. Colony expansion. Okay. Just want to double check if Minerals located on what looks like a Kimber Belt object. That might be worth mining. Here's another good one. I might want to mark that. These are all low priority minerals though. So okay, we can wait for that. We don't need them right now. It's nice to know nice to know it's there though. We will eventually mine everything. Although I've never gotten again to that point, but you do eventually mine everything. Okay, Rainbow 2 is done. IO is... we don't have a governor in IO. Okay. Good think about that. Boronite, not a really high priority, so we're just gonna grab some guy. Yeah, Elfie, what do you like? You have no skills whatsoever. Joshua Tyler. What do you? Mining, good enough. Getting very low priority colony. Just want to get somebody there. So, you know. Lows. Okay. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab a mine. Move that to IO. And we're gonna grab a construction facility because we now have minerals there. We're gonna move that to IO. And we're just gonna refuel. This is the whole point of doing the Cascade. You get minerals on every one of your manned colonies. Now, in a lot of star systems, you're going to want to send everything to a single point. Other ones, you might want to do the Cascade, depending on how many auto mine sites you have. So, you have to adjust to the situation, and this is actually a workable situation, especially this early on. So you see, we're starting to throw Mercassium, Thorium, and Corundium to Ganymede. So we set up the doing 500 for Duranium because we're going to be doing basic infrastructure there. Okay, we will adjust all these minerals later on as production begins. I also want to point out that IO is going to be a if we good place to drop off minerals. One of the disadvantages with the Cascade system is you do use a lot of mass drivers, and it can clog up. Mars. It can also clog up your. We actually saw that a bit in my last game. Didn't have enough mass drivers set up, so I wasn't getting all the Duranium at once. So now the extra is going to get sent to Mars. Okay, just being very chill here. There's no real decision making. It's just matter of grinding. Processing information as it comes in and grinding. Okay. Okay. So we have one construction facility on IO. I'm just going to put in order for infrastructure. That'll help colony expand. In fact, we're going to chip over some more structure just to get that going. Probably going to have to build more as well this time. Uh, 50 should be good for now. Okay, Van Beesbrook is set up for five mines. Move that to everything gets sent to IO. So it'll be set there. So you see IO starting to Ganymede, which again has its own mines. This is just enough to justify sending a few mines to the planet. I don't know if we're gonna. This isn't enough to get excited, but it's just finding any minerals on these things. So happiness. Mars is starting to get my items. Again, this is an emergency mine situation here. You would never intentionally put mines on here, but you know things do happen. So we're not going to be doing too much manned mining in this whole system. We just need to get checker production now. So it's almost done. 7 months. And we'll stockpile this full steady enough. 5 auto lines left. Okay, put them on Van Beesbrook. While it's close to the sun. I think this is an early game consideration. After a couple of tech levels, it's the distance between the planets really doesn't matter that much. Expanded. Do you need to decide, do I push one shipyard to max size? Active lab. Okay, logistics. Do we do anything we want to get going on propulsion? Just to start building that up. Gain scientists they're more likely to gain a skill boost with if they're actually researching. So I'm gonna put one scientist on fuel consumption. Because when it's a tech we're going to want anyway, and it'll help boost the scientists. So. Next lab would be in 6-7 months, which is fine with me. 30-day turns here. The game will stop you if a major event happens. So. Okay. Bull Rose 1 is done. starting to see a bit of a build-up on IO. Just wondering. Okay. Might need to send another mining there. Okay. Somewhat intriguing. Mars is not worth shipping yet. If that drops to 0, well, I will divert minerals back to Earth. Health. Okay, traders are idle. Doesn't matter at this point. Not really much for us to do. Waiting on tech, waiting on construction. New scientists. Okay, that's just a reassignment. Okay. Might as well grab one of the freighters. Move infrastructure to Ganymede. Okay, new research lab built. Okay, I'm gonna want to get another auto mines. Make that a priority. Create structure 500. Set that to 5%. The other 5, I think we're just gonna dump into. Get the mass drivers done. Get that out of the way. Okay. Almost done, so one more turn. Okay, research rate up. So 240 to 280. That speeds everything up. Now we need to think, okay, what do we need next? Construction 14, mining 14. 5,000 for shipyards. We don't really need that. Now, one option would be go straight for 320. Very tempting. I want to get a few of these little annoying small techs out of the way first. So, put one guy in sensors. I want the guy in engines on that. Energy weapons can wait. This can wait. If there's anything that's even remotely valuable at this point. Logistics. Construction. Improved command control might be useful, but again, it's a little too early. I think with 2 in the garrison. I'm gonna grab one guy on construction just for now. Everything else is going into propulsion. Just want to clear all this up.
Mine constructed.
Okay. Research labs are probably the smart thing to do here. So I'm gonna put 5 out. And I'm gonna put 50. So all of our, there we go. I'm gonna expand, you know what, I'm gonna expand it once. I want to keep an eye on the mineral use. Okay, it's good for now. You can see we've already produced 4 infrastructure, which doesn't mean a lot, but it's a lot. It does get something. Okay, and we probably do need another auto. We probably do need another mass driver and IO. So we'll probably hit the point we need. Okay. That to Luna, which should be the last link. So minerals get all collected in Io, they go to Ganymede, then they go to Mars, and they go to Luna, and then it goes to Earth. So I'm gonna grab Rainbow Rose 1, mass driver, drop it off on Io, fuel. Grab another mass driver, drop it off on Ganymede, and just refuel. I'll check if we need them for how many mass drivers actually got built. So you always want to leave one on the receiving planet, or while minerals will hit into the planet at a fairly high speed, causing, you know, massive destruction and explosions, which are generally bad things. Names out here, mass driver, Mars, load mass driver on Earth, unload at Luna, and refuel. Looks like the Dolphin Dreaming is done surveying, so almost done surveying. Be done. So when you're done, just park in Earth orbit for now. I'm gonna grab. Just gonna move some more infrastructure over to Mars. There's no reason not to. Gives our colony something to do. I'm gonna move it 10 times, so it's 1,000. It's 100 infrastructure. Again, if we had more freighters, this wouldn't be as big a priority. But we have freighters sitting there. We have infrastructure sitting there. No reason not to put them to use. Okay, let's go and check in on our. Okay, so I can move 10,000 a year, and it seems to be going down. So, Ganymede should be starting to. Okay. So you see, we have the full spectrum minerals on both of our So overall, it's going to be pretty. We can actually move a few construction yards over to Mars, which will not be that bad of an idea. So just remember, we are taking these off Earth, which is doing all of our real construction. So there is a bit of a cost to this. I'm going to move 5. And we're going to start building infrastructure on Mars. The idea is you want to get colonies sort of self-sufficient, because you're not going to be able to, later in the game, you're just not going to be able to focus on everything. So the less micromanagement you have to do in the mid-game, the better. Because micromanagement is what kills playthroughs in Aurora. So keep it simple, stupid is a very good idea. So kind of the big war against the entropy of this game. Mineral check. Minerals are good. Mars has 2 labs, 2 construction yards going. So we're gonna go ahead. Gonna build minerals on Mars, or build infrastructure. Mars is gonna be our first terraforming target, though. So, but that is gonna be. I'm gonna wait until we get ion engines and a big shipyard. So that is gonna be quite some time. And it's also going to be very expensive, so okay, it's just a question of priorities. Nice driver, new lab. Okay, so looks like a lab got built. Focus everything on engines for now. What? We need to get engines. Really move around. 15 done. Maintenance facilities. We are gonna need some. Do we need them now? We're not doing graph service ship until we get ion engines. We have a spaceport. We have 1 spaceport. I'm going to build a second one. It's a reasonable use of our resources right now, and it's something we're going to want anyway. So why do that? Okay. New shipping line and shipyard modified. I want to go to $180,000. So 180,000 is what I go to. That is probably too big. You can get a lot done with about 60,000, but there's certain ship designs I make that are kind of overdone. And I'm not really a mineral, not really a big. There's 2 ways to play Aurora 4X: smart, small, and efficient, and big, brutal, and awesome. And I am a big, brutal, and awesome player. So if you see me making suboptimal plays, well, sorry. Okay. Okay, let's start moving some of these minerals back to Earth. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with that. Probably move like all of our weapons research to Mars or something later on. Okay, we need these colonies just to get our civilian economy going. Let's see if there's anything. Brooks, but these are fairly distant colony. Okay, I just want to check for anything unusual at Brooks. We'll leave that for the civilian. Okay, these are useful minerals. We can all need this. This is an asteroid, I think. That might be worth grabbing just because it's so much stuff on it. I'm gonna mark it for a colony. Gallicite. Oh, the moon, Pluto's moon, also has a big honking gallicite deposit. That's hilarious. That is so hilarious. Would not expect that. Remuve has. That's good. Yeah, everything's good. Potassium, anything unusual or big? Missed. Nope. Good. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna call it an episode here. It's been about 40 minutes, so groove on, groovy space people. Wolfman out.